guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a different video for you. I know sometimes I feel like this channel is totally changing. We have so many new HANA members and I'm really happy to meet all you guys. But today is sort of like a different video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for subscribing. I really like you. Welcome to our Ohana. And I'm really geared toward DIYs, but every now and then I like to do these natural sort of home remedy videos to help you. And today, that's what we're going to do today. What we're going to be talking about today is how to relieve your sinus headaches naturally, or home remedies for sinus headaches, as the title said. Many of you know I believe in like homeopathic medicine and allopathic medicine, and I do believe the two can coexist together, because without modern Western medicine, you know, we would not be a long-living civilization the way we are. So I just believe in the both can be combined. I'm not a sole believer in homeopathic medicine, so I just don't want you to think I'm one of those hippies that just go, oh, it's just this way. But I do believe that you can, you know, spend less time at doctors, and I do believe you don't need to go to the doctor for everything, you guys. So today we're going to talk about sinus headaches. And if you don't know what a sinus headache is, a sinus headache is when your nose cavity is very dry, and when you inhale air into your nose, your sinuses get like this excruciating pain, and it goes from up here and it just stays, and it's every time you breathe. So a lot of times when that happens, you know, we take painkillers or we go to the doctor to see what is wrong with us. And sometimes, you know, you can do some home remedies or natural remedies. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to give you my 5 tips. So let's get into this video. Now, my second remedy that I really love, and I feel like a lot of people don't use enough of in our Western world, is essential oils. I mean, a lot of people are. A few of my favorite for sinus headaches specifically is eucalyptus. This is eucalyptus, you guys. This is lavender, rosemary, and which one is this one? This one's lavender, and like this one is a spearmint, but any type of mint will work for you. So if you don't have a spearmint, you can use any type of mint. And this is our 4th tip. And what you do is you can combine a few drops of each. I have a sinus relief headache shower bombs, because I know most of us take showers. So I have it right here. You can link it. You'll see it through the cards. Just click the cards and you'll see the video, because I'm going to link that video. And what you do is you just sniff a few of these, and they will help relieve that sinus headache. But it's only for a quick few minutes or a few seconds. The sinus headache will come back. As humans, we tend to breathe through our nose, because when we breathe through our mouth, we tend to sound like we're snoring. So a lot of people don't breathe through their mouth. It's more common to breathe through our nose. Not only that, you know, you get things in your mouth like bugs. You just don't want things in your mouth, so you breathe through your nose, and sinus headaches come that way, especially during this winter and dry season. So I suggest you get you those 4 major essential oils. Now, I personally believe that, you know, all brands are different. They have different formulas in the way they extract the plants. But now these are great essential oils. Each brand does make great essential oils. Now Foods is the best for your money. And Sierra or Aura, their essential oils are really good, but they're a little more costly. And Now Foods is good for bang of a buck, in my opinion. But the other brand extracts more essential oils from the plants, from my experience with them. And those are the only 2 I use. I haven't really got into essential living or young living. I haven't ever bought them. I'm gonna try them one day. It's just that I haven't had time. Now, my other tip is get you a candle warmer. I don't know where the ceramic bowl for this is, but you can find this candle warmer on Amazon. And what you do is take like any type of ceramic. This is a ceramic, just this is an example. And what you can do is literally put drops of essential oils in here and it'll warm it. Because if you have like a candle burner with the tea light, you don't want those because those are essentially burning your essential oils. And when you burn your essential oils, you're literally letting carcinogenics into the air, which can affect your lungs. And you can eventually over time, if you have so much carcinogenic, even from like barbecue meat, the blackened stuff, it could essentially give you lung cancer. That is what is said. I'm not going to prove those theories because that's what this video is not about, but that's what it's said to do over time. So just get you a little candle warmer. You can even put like water in your ceramic bowl. I wish I could find it, but before the video I could not find it, you guys. I am so sorry, I couldn't. But what you want to do is like put a few drops of water, and you can add some essential oils inside of this and just put it on at night or during the day, whichever room you're in. If the room is even bigger, you want to get a bigger candle warmer than this. I don't know if they make them bigger, or like one of those mist sprays that spray your whole house. And essentially what happens is when you put those 4 essential oils that I mentioned in here, you can test what type of measurements work for you the best. Or you can go off of, if you want to do this, you can go off my sinus relief shower bombs that I do have, in the cards on this side of the video, or I think it's this side. And what you can do is use that as a rough draft to the essential oils that you want to put them out. And what you do is just let it fill your whole room up, and your sinus, it will soothe your sinus headaches. They may not go away as quickly as you expect because we want a quick relief, but it may not happen. But eventually, over a few hours, this will literally help relieve your sinus headaches because it takes a while for the aroma to fill up your room. Depending on the size of your room, it takes a while, but it will help relieve your sinus headaches. Now, my second tip, oh, it's a big one, is it's wet. It's a humidifier, you guys. Oh God, hold on. Let me redo this because I got it wet everywhere, so you guys. But it's a humidifier. So this is the water part of the humidifier. If all else fails, this is number 2, right? Yeah, this is number 2. This is our second tip. And if all else fails, get you a humidifier. My favorite ones are the filters. I know many people do not like the filter ones because the whole recycling thing with the environment. But for me, the filter ones seem to work better than the ones that you have to self-clean yourself. So I have a Honeywell one, and I bought this one like 3 or 4 years ago, and I still have it to this day. I love this thing. This is the first part, and you fill it with the water. And then this is the second part. And you see how big it is? It's a Honeywell one. It's gonna be wet. You guys have to put it down. So let me explain a little bit about the humidifiers. Humidifiers actually add moisture into the air. It adds moisture into your skin. It adds moisture to your skin, it adds moisture to the air. When I first moved to this desert, I have really bad allergies just in general. I'm allergic to I'm lactose intolerant, so naturally I'm allergic to anything with dairy, milk, and mine is so sensitive that I can't even eat anything with dairy in it. For instance, like Cheetos. Most people who are lactose intolerant can eat Cheetos, but mine is to the point where literally I will get sick, like get a cold and have mucus in my nose and body. So when I got to the desert, living here in Arizona from California, people think California is a dry climate. Arizona is a bit worse, especially the Phoenix area. I was just like my whole entire body was drained, you guys. I was just so tired all the time. Like I could not breathe. I haven't learned how to breathe through my mouth right now. I'm sick, you guys, but it's just like a sinus cold because of the different climate changes we came from. So right now I'm a little stuffy. I'm sorry about that, but I was just so sick, you guys, for the first year, and I really had to reprogram how I lived in this desert. And a lot of people, I notice, if you have nosebleeds, if you have any type of like infection that really deals with your sinus headaches, a lot of that is because you don't have enough moisture inside of this area of your body. Remember, our bodies are about 90%, 50 to 90% water. With that much water in our bodies, we need to be keeping this region super moist. Not only are we supposed to be drinking water, but you need to keep this region super moist. If you have nosebleeds, 9 out of 10, a lot of that has to do with the moisture in the air that you're not getting from excuse me. A lot of times that has to do with you're not getting enough moisture. So if you have a nosebleed, try getting you a humidifier. It will help you sleep better at night. Not only will it help you sleep better at night, it will also help lessen your sinus headaches as well as your nosebleeds. I know Josh really got bad nosebleeds when he first moved here. Get you a humidifier. It works wonders. You will thank me later, you guys. And they're really cheap. They're like $20. This was like $34 or $50, but this is a really good product. It's lasts me long, and I just buy a filter every 3 months, and it may be cost effective. But if you get one of those self-cleaning humidifiers, you'll have to buy one every year, because I don't know, if you're OCD, then it will work for you, but I'm not OCD, so I'm not cleaning it every week or every 2 weeks. I just don't have that time, and most people have to clean it every other day. Depending on the time you use it, you're cleaning it every other day. I just don't have that time with those self-cleaning humidifiers. I don't. Now, our number 1 tip, which is my favorite tip, you guys, get you one of these. It is a version of a neti pot. A lot of you are scared of the neti pot. I've never tried the neti pot, but oh my god, it is this sinus rinse thing. I have like 3 of these. I actually had it when they did their first version with the thing that actually went up your nose. I kind of missed that one. I hope they bring it back. But this is a miracle worker. It's by Neil Med, and it's called Sinus Rinse. And what you do is you take one of these packets. It's like a mixture of salt and baking soda. You take one of these packets, you put it in here, you put distilled water with it, you shake it up. You can use warm water. They say you're supposed to use warm water. You shake it up, you put it up your nose, and it will relieve your sinus headaches instantly. Like, this is like a miracle worker, you guys. This is my favorite sinus relief thing. You should get like 4 of these. I swear to God, it works. It even works when you have colds. I've seen Amazon reviews of people saying, well, don't buy this little packet because you could just add baking soda and salt, like iodized salt, or maybe a sea salt. I think it's iodized salt, to your thing, and you do 1 part one part salt and 1 part baking soda, mix it up and put it in the bottle with some water, and just do the same thing. Don't do that. No. I have tried that because of the Amazon review, and it literally burnt my nose. Like, literally. Just stick with the packets. I'm telling you right now. Don't listen to those reviews. I've tried it and I burned my nose. I stick with the packets and I'm better. This relieves any sinus headache instantly. Please, especially if you decide to buy this. I'm talking about the Sinus Rinse specifically. If you do the neti pot, I wanted to try the neti pot, but for me, the neti pot just was like a tea kettle, and it rinsed out your nose. And the only problem I felt like that is I need power and suction. I want to go blast up my nose and out the other. And I felt like the neti pot just dripped when I needed a blast. So this is the only thing I recommend for you guys when you do use a sinus rinse or a neti pot. Please do not be cheap. Go get you some distilled water. Also use the packets. Don't be cheap with the packets. Do not do with salt, baking soda. No, just use the packets. Please go get you some distilled water. We don't know what's in our faucet water. Yes, we live in Western society, depending on where you are. Most of my viewers are from America, so I'm just going to specifically talk about here. Most of our water is clean. We've had instances, even here in Queen Creek, where a lot of people had to boil water just to use it because the water was bad. Then you had the episode with Flint, Michigan, where the water was contaminated. So please do not use your faucet water. Distilled water is only 69 cents, you guys. A gallon of that water will last you, depending if you're doing this every week, every other day. I recommend every other day or every week to do it. You'll know, depending on your body, you'll know when it's time to do it. That type of water lasts you a whole entire month, sometimes even 2 months. So do not be cheap. Please go get you some distilled water. You could get a flesh-eating bacteria in your brain. You do not know what's in your tap water. It may be good for drinking because we have stomach acid. That is, stomach acid is equivalent to battery acid in your body. So if stomach acid is equivalent to battery acid, it may be okay to drink. It's okay to drink your tap water depending on if you know it's treated correctly. Sometimes we have slip-ups with the treatment of the water, but let's just say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It's okay for you to drink your water because of your stomach acid will kill any bacteria. You don't have any type of acids in your nose cavity. You don't have any type of acids in your brain killing those type of bacteria. So do not use distilled water. Please do just use distilled water. Please, you guys. If you say, well, what about boiling? Just don't be cheap. Get you some distilled water. I'm not really a boiling type of girl. I have reservations about the whole boiling water thing. It's just not my thing. If you know how to boil water correctly where you believe in killing germs, go ahead. But I live in the suburbs / city, so I'm not a prepper, even though sometimes I want to be. So I'll just go and buy some distilled water. I'm not that cheap. If you have nice water and you have those filters that work for you, then by all means use it for your sinus headaches. To use this, I just buy water. Don't be cheap. So I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. I really enjoy talking about home / natural remedies to help release sinus headaches. It's one of my passions because I've been in the desert for so long. And I feel like a lot of people really don't know what's wrong with them and they go to the doctor. But like I said in the beginning of the video, just listen, I explained to you how sinus headaches work. Just listen to your body, you guys. Listen to your body. You'll know if it's a sinus headache. It just, once you just close your mouth, breathe through your nose. If the headache intensifies, it's a sinus headache. It's a sinus headache because of the dry weather. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for Making Monday, DIY Saturday, beauty reviews, and every other thing I do here. This is like more of a DIY fun channel, but I love to do these on the side because this is really where my passion is, and my blog is the same way. So for all my blog readers, hey, Ohana on YouTube too. I love you guys. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in our next video. Bye, you guys.